Doc Savage, the Man of Bronze, is something that from the time I could read, from the time I was 7, there's 182 stories in the original canon. I must confess I've only read 107 of them. That's gonna be a blast. I mean, we're talking to Dwayne Johnson, Anthony Bagarozzi, and Chuck Mondry are working on the script with me. Just seeing those characters that represented my childhood so vividly come to life in a way that I can control is a dream, like you say.
Would that be a period piece, or would that be?
It has to be. I mean, I'm not going to do it otherwise. I mean, and if it doesn't happen for that reason, it doesn't happen. But people say, well, you know, we have all these, you know, tie-ins we want to do with merchandise, and we can't do them if it's 1930, so can't you make it present day? He'll fight Al-Qaeda. Like, no, that's not who Doc Savage is. What sets him apart is that he was the first of the supermen, with all the attendant mythology about being trained from birth to be perfect. But there's so much to explore, too, about a character who is perfect, but isn't charming, has no social skills, and the things that fascinate him are the things that his father taught him to be fascinated by. So there's a discipline and an iron rigidity to his existence, which he must always be trying to overcome, and a moral quandary because he's been taught, even though he's a nice guy, essentially, that how to effortlessly just fight, kill, and, you know, he's a perfect soldier as well. But beyond it, I always laughed when I read them. There's a lot of humor, too. It's the perfect mythology superhero meets, you know, a little bit of the offbeat in that Doc is almost autistic in his inability to fit into society. And then there's the humor. It's so hard when you have 182 stories to choose from. You're not going to just pick one. What you do is saturate your mind with as much of that mythology as you can, and then just see what elements seem to prevail. What is the best summation that hopefully scrapes the barrel and gets most of what is the shape that Doc Savage is comprised of. And that's what we're trying to do. We've got our trowels and we're scraping away.